Ugh. Why are we even... Oh, fuck!
Welcome to the Shazam Cast.
Come on, Logan! Let's go find aliens!
Oh, burn, Leo, burn!
X-Men featuring Scott Pilgrim.
That's such a double die.
It's a fucking X-Men movie.
And you got a butt that's
Shazam Cast.
Yeah. Welcome to the fucking hell. I'm Dan.
I'm Leo, and this is the Shazam Cast. It's a show where usually we watch superhero movies and talk about them, but now that we're done talking about the original X-Men trilogy, and now that we've just completed the Wolverine Spin-off sequel, prequel things, it's time for us to cherish a much-loved tradition in the Shazam Cast family.
It's tradition, even though we've only done it like twice.
We've done it once now, but this is about to be the second time. We are going to read some Wolverine fanfic.
Woo!
And I've I picked out a very special story for us today by a literary genius known simply as blackwolf1998wolverine.
Oh, same year I was born. Hey, Black Wolf. How you doing?
It's a fantastic username, blackwolf1998wolverine.
It's totally easy to say and rememberable.
Oh, yeah. So, I think we should just dive right into it. This is a thing where I read terrible... This is a segment called God-Awful Fanfic, where I read fanfic that is terrible, and I read it exactly as it is written, with the terrible grammar and the terrible everything. So, let's dive right into Teenage Mutant Ninja Wolverine. By
Do we have to, though?
1998wolverine. A summary, a brief summary, a blurb, in fact. Okay. The Turtles raised Wolverine's son. That's it. Rated Fiction K. English. Adventure / mystery. This is adventure.
It's K for not cool.
The only mystery here is why it was written. I think every time we have to make a joke about the genre. Chapter 1. Once again, this is read exactly as it is written, so prepare your ears. Ha, too slow, Leo. Wow, Raph, you look so tense, I said. Then Raph began to turn redder and redder. Then he came and attacked, but I moved out of the way and Raph ran straight.
I'm already completely lost. What? Wait. What? What?
It's only the first sentence. Okay.
I'm already lost.
This is what happened. Ha, too slow, Leo. Wow, Raph, you look so tense, I said. That's something that the main character said. Then Raph began to turn redder and redder. Redder and redder. Then he came and attacked, but I moved out of the way and Raph ran straight into the wall. He's using the shortenings of the turtles' names, so Leo for Leonardo and Raph for Raphael. So, I think what's going on right now is, I believe the main character is training with the turtles. He's fighting with them to train.
Wait, is Wolverine's son in this? Yeah.
Let me get to it, okay? So the main character is fighting.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Raph ran straight into the wall. Then Michelangelo tried to... It's how it's spelled. It's spelled Michaelangelo. If anyone wants to type that out.
Okay, I'm dyslexic. I just...
So, Michelangelo tried to helicopter kick me, but I jumped and kicked him in the face. Because that's how martial arts work. I know what you're thinking. You think that I'm Donatello or Master Splinter. But Donnie is measuring my healing factor and how it does when I'm under stress. And Donnie is measuring my healing factor and how it does when I'm under stress. And Master Splinter's dead, so I'm Dustin Howlett, Wolverine's son.
Wait, is he Dustin Hoffman? Is Wolverine's son Dustin Hoffman?
We're just gonna brush past the fact that Master Splinter is dead. We're not even gonna bother with that.
I want to know why Dustin Hoffman is Wolverine's son.
Dustin Howlett.
What?
His name is Dustin Howlett. Son of James Howlett.
I thought it was just. I'm gonna refer to him as Dustin Hoffman just because. Fuck
Don't
everyone.
bother.
Oh,
And Master Splinter is dead, so I'm Dustin Howlett, Wolverine's son, a tortured youth taken in by the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the sewers when I was found near dead with my dying mother, Silver Fox, Wolverine's girlfriend.
thank you for that exposition.
This person doesn't know what periods are.
Well, at least he knows how to exposition the shit out of people.
While my regenerative
you know-
capabilities... What?
No, it's just it's very polite to exposition people.
While my regenerative capabilities and claws are still present... That's it. That's the end of the sentence.
Wait, what? Can you say that one more time, please?
While my regenerative capabilities and claws are still present... That's a sentence.
That's.
Jesus, we're only like 5 sentences in.
Like,
With the help of my friend Lauren, I'm trying to hunt down Sabertooth, although when I was a baby, Sabertooth killed my mother, and I have nightmares every night of Sabertooth killing my mother. But when I broke into a Weapon X lab, I saw footage of Sabertooth killing my mother, and it was exactly like my nightmare when then I found the records of Weapon X sending Sabertooth on that mission, but I found my father being a
Shut up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Oh my god!
I was just getting to the best
I'm
part
sorry.
there.
I'm sorry. Oh my god! It just goes on and on. Dear God, what is happening?
It's hard to take a breath while reading this. But my father, being a guinea pig for Weapon X experiment, then he was in a coma for 12 weeks. He was in a coma for 12 weeks. He nearly died, but when he woke, he joined Weapon X. But then after 5 years, he lost all his memory and escaped. Yep,
Oh.
that's the story. 3 years later, he joined the X-Men for 10 years and got married to Jeannie Grey, and they had 3 kids 1 year later.
1 year.
They had 3 kids 1 year later. He was murdered by Magneto years ago. Then I found his birth records from 150 years ago.
Where does this take place? Is this just like the year 4 billion, and that's why there's weird gook that turns turtles into weird mutations that Michael Bay will ruin?
That was the end of chapter 1.
Was it?
The end of
Really?
chapter 1 was the reveal that Wolverine is 150 years old. Great. Thanks for that.
Who is this guy? Dark Wolf 1998 Wolverine, right?
Black Wolf 1998
Black
Wolverine.
Wolf 1998 Wolverine. You know.
There's nothing to say. It's Dustin
It's-
Howlett.
Dustin Hoffman is Wolverine's son, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles raise him.
Dude, that's chapter 1. That's chapter 1. Are you ready? Chapter 2?
No, I'm not ready. Not
So
ready.
what's happened so far? A recap for the people who couldn't
No!
tell what the hell. Okay.
God.
Dustin Howlett was raised by the Turtles because Silver Fox was killed by Sabertooth. He broke into a Weapon X lab and saw a video of Sabertooth killing his mother. Now he wants revenge, I think. Okay. Chapter 2. Leo yelled, "Dustin, get down here!" When I got to the dojo room, Leo was there, Their, with his arms crossed, and he looked angry, very angry.
Don't
He said,
piss off Leo, man. You're gonna get an ass whooping.
He said, "You attacked a Weapon X facility. You just put our lives in danger."
Danger.
Danger. Then I said, "Chung Shung Nedakuza, they killed my mother." Then
Was
my...
he just cursing in Japanese randomly?
Here, listen with this. Okay, so, Chung Shung Nedakuza, they killed my mother. Then Michelangelo was listening long enough to hear me say that, and he replied with saying, "Oh, burn, Leo, burn." Then Leo just glared at him. If you're wondering what Chung Shung Nedakuza means, here, Dan, you were wandering, so keep your pants on. If you're wondering what Chung Shung Nedakuza means, well, it's Mandarin Chinese for keep your pants on. Then Leo...
Great! I always wanted to know what that fucking meant in fucking orange. Go on. I'm sorry.
Then Leo said, "You don't know that it could have been anyone." I said,
Wait. I'm sorry. Can you just repeat that one more time, please?
Then Leo said, "You don't know that it could have been anyone."
Okay, thank you. I thought that was a lot worse than it was.
Basically, Leo's saying that, we can't know for sure that it was Weapon X facility and Sabretooth that killed Silver Fox. It could have been anyone. Point is, I said, "I am a tortured youth with the help of my friend Lauren. I've been trying to..."
I just love when you're going through life, walking down the block, getting to Starbucks and just being, talking to a friend and being like, "Oh, I'm such a tortured youth." This is
tortured youth twice over the course of 2 chapters, each of which are a paragraph long, so... I said, "I am a tortured youth with the help of my friend Lauren. I've been trying to kill Sabretooth for 3 years now, but I found out that my father is 150 years old."
Oh my god.
That's the end of chapter 2. Why does every chapter in this story end with us finding out that Wolverine is 150?
Why is everything the exact same exposition over and over?
Okay.
Literally, this entire story has just been badly phrased exposition for a story we literally know nothing about.
Oh, dude, if you think that's badly phrased exposition for a story we know nothing about, just wait for chapter 3, which is the last chapter.
Thank God.
Here we go.
Thank fucking God. Also,
who the hell is Lauren?
Dude, she's the person who you go on when you're tortured in a youth. I don't even...
He keeps mentioning his friend Lauren, but it's never actually said who that is. But anyway, so chapter 3. And these chapters, cut in between conversations, so I don't know, I'm not sure why, but okay. Chapter 3. Then Leo said, okay, I hear you. Next time you want to attack Weapon X, you're not going without us." Then Lauren came in and said, "Dustin, I found another Weapon X facility." I said, "Good." Also, the argument that convinced Leo to let him attack more Weapon X facilities was him saying that he was a tortured youth and his dad is 150 years old.
Just go, when you're just arrested by the cops, and you're in court, what do you have to say for yourself? You committed 3 counts of murder, 2 counts of homicide, 4 counts of arson. How do you plead? Tortured youth whose dad is 150 years old. Well, that sounds good. Not guilty. Bang.
Alright, everybody, it's fine. Calm down. His fun dad is 150 years old, and he's a tortured youth. It's all good. Everybody can go home. Alright, so, Lauren found another Weapon X facility. I said, "Good." Then I turned to Leo. Then he nodded. Then walked over to the intercom and said, "All turtles to your vehicles. All turtles to your vehicles now." We have 8 turtles, not including the original 4 turtles.
We do? Shit, man. Shit.
Yeah.
That's 2. That's all the turtles times 2.
It's 12
Shit,
turtles.
This story's getting more intense every day. Let me guess. There's fucking Picasso, Ezio.
Wait, no, goddammit, that's not an artist.
Got Ben Franklin and Barack Obama. New turtles. Let's go.
Yeah, actually there are 8. There are 8 new turtles, not including the 4 original turtles. There's 12.
Great.
There's 12.
Just what I always wanted in life.
More Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
Because 4 wasn't enough. Anyway, there are 6 vehicles, 3 vans, 4 motorcycles.
Well, if there's
just take a minute to let that sink in.
If there's 8, well, I mean, then 4 of the turtles are missing out on something. They either gotta hop into one of the jeeps or go.
Dan.
Yeah.
There are 6 vehicles,
Yes.
3 vans, 4 motorcycles.
That adds up perfectly, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
That's how math works.
I just thought I'd say those numbers again.
Yeah, good, because I was not listening at all. I'm just kind of slowly dying.
Then we got to the vehicles. I have a motorcycle that I got onto. Then we went to the Weapon X facility with 15 grenades each. When we got there, I opened the vent.
I'm glad they specified as how many each turtle's grenades. I wanted to know how
When
many
we got there, I opened the ventilation shaft along with Lauren and the 12 turtles. So 12 turtles, Dustin, Hoffman, and Lauren are breaking into a Weapon X facility.
Yeah.
Ready?
Uh-huh.
We fought our way to the main computer, then Lauren hacked the password and uploaded all the files onto a chip. Great. Then
This is just a potato chip.
This has all the important information. Then she put it in a case, in her hat. Then Michelangelo chucked a grenade in the computer, then pulled the pin. Then
Wait. He chucked a grenade, but then pulled the pin after he chucked the grenade. That's clearly how grenades work. Oh my
Just
God.
as they were running out of there, just Weapon X guards. Weapon X guards show up behind the computer, then it exploded, I snickered. It's one sentence. Then I saw Sabertooth. I recognized him. I attacked him. I grabbed all my grenades and pulled the pins out and threw them all at him.
Oh, they got the grenade order right this time.
Yeah. I got everyone back. Then the grenades exploded. Then we planted the rest of the grenades, mining the whole facility. So they killed Sabertooth. And okay.
Damn.
Alright. We're just brushing past that. The same way as they killed off Master Splinter in the beginning. That's okay.
And also, like, Wolverine, who's 150 years old and has a son who's a tortured youth.
Then, okay, so they mined the whole facility with grenades. Then I saw a girl who was about my age and looked vaguely like me.
You saw a girl?
He saw a girl, yeah, he saw a girl that...
Is it
she
a
was-
girl or just girl?
He saw a girl who was about my age and looked vaguely like me.
Vaguely.
She looked at me and grabbed me by the throat
Ugh, I hate when people grab my throat.
and pushed me to the wall and yelled, "Why do you look like Logan?" I'm gonna read her voice like that from now on, because this is insane. "Why do you look like Logan?" Then I said, because I am his son. Then she Then she dropped me. Then she said, I'm sorry, I thought you were a clone like me. Then Donnie said, "You're a clone?"
Wait, Donnie? Oh,
Donatella. Dun 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 dun.
oh my God.
You're a clone? Then she said, I'm... End of paragraph. And after this is what I can only describe as a crudely edited copy-paste article from Wikipedia, explaining the history of this character, in which in certain places he's replaced the words, like, her with me, but in certain places they haven't. So, if you're not interested in hearing this, then you might as well just go, just go to the Wikipedia page and read it from there. So she starts to tell her who she is, and this is how she explains it. I'm a top-secret program is tasked to replicate the original Weapon X experiment that bonded adamantium to the skeleton of Wolverine. The project is taken in a new direction. Dr. Martin Sutter recruits renowned mutant geneticist Dr. Sarah Kinney to develop a clone of Wolverine. Since the only genetic sample from Weapon X is damaged, Kinney is unable to salvage the Y chromosome. Kinney proposes the creation of a female genetic twin. Her request is denied. Sutter's protege, Dr. Xander Rice, whom he has raised after Rice's father was killed by the original Weapon X, is opposed to the idea. After 22 failed attempts at reconstituting the DNA using a duplicate X chromosome, the 23rd sample yields a viable sample to combine with an embryo. Although Kinney is allowed to proceed, Rice extracts revenge for her insubordination by forcing her to act as a surrogate mother of the specimen. For 9 months, Kinney's every move is monitored. Finally, she gives birth to X-23. After 7 years, Rice subjects X-23 to radiation, poisoning, in order to activate her mutant gene. He extracts her claws, coats them with adamantium, and reinserts them back into her hands and feet, a procedure performed without affording the child any anesthetic. Rice creates a trigger scent that drives X-23 into a murderous rage when she detects it. X-23 is then trained to be a hired assassin, ordered to kill anyone, everyone, for a price. This is... That was 2 paragraphs of 6 more.
X-23 is an actual character, by the way.
I'm aware of that.
Okay.
Because, well, obviously, this is copy-pasted from XWiki.
Is it? Okay.
It is.
Great.
I know for a fact this is copy-pasted from XWiki because you know how when you're reading Wikipedia articles, you'll sometimes see like those numbers in square brackets?
Are those just there?
He didn't even cut them out. He just copy-pasted an article from Wikipedia. I'm gonna get through this as fast as I can. Kinney's niece Megan is abducted by a serial killer. She smuggles me out of the facility to rescue her. X-23 tracks the abductor to his apartment, kills him, and frees Megan. Kinney is fired when she returns and is escorted off the base. Shortly thereafter, Rice assigns me to eliminate Sutter and his family. He orders her to keep it secret. However, I reveals to Sarah that Rice is responsible for the murders. Before Kinney leaves, Rice reveals a chamber containing the incubation pods for subjects X-23, X-24 through X-50. Kinney drafts a letter. Kinney drafts a letter to her daughter, assigning her a final mission: destroy the pods and kill Rice. It succeeded and meets her mother, and they prepare to flee. However, prior to his death, Rice exposed Kinney to the trigger scent. I went into a murderous frenzy and kills her mother. As she lies dying, Kinney tells me that her name is Laura and that she loves her, and she hands her the letter and pictures of Charles Xavier, Wolverine, and the Xavier Institute. After being arrested by S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, I awakened, bound and gagged in the company of Captain America and Matt Murdock.
What the fuck are they doing here? What the? Go!
Who proceeded to interrogate her about her past.
Daredevil isn't even a member of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I described how she traveled to San Francisco and tracked down Megan and Debbie, her mother's sister.
Wait.
Introducing herself as Sarah's daughter, she moves in with them. Although Megan experiences vivid nightmares of her abduction, her family believes these to be utter fantasies. I informed Megan that the man in her nightmares was indeed real and that she killed him. What? Okay. So what's going on right now is this person is having trouble switching out the pronouns from the Wikipedia article.
Oh, okay.
Like, sometimes they...
I don't even care at this point.
We've only got, like, 4 paragraphs to go, and we're almost...
Only 4!
4 short paragraphs to go. Debbie's boyfriend. Who the hell is Debbie? Debbie's boyfriend turns out to be an agent for the facility who has been instructed to manipulate me into killing...
Facility? Should I even be questioning this at this point?
It's a Weapon X facility. Or sorry, Weapon X as it is spelled everywhere in this fanfic. He was hired to instructed to manipulate me into killing Megan and Debbie using the trigger scent. However, the agent fumbles the assignment and is killed by me. Facility agents storm the house, led by the woman who served as my handler, Kimura.
Who are these
Who?
people? Okay, you know, the thing with Wikipedia articles is that you can usually cross-reference characters right there because they leave a little link where the name is.
Yeah.
So you can't just fucking copy. Why? You could just say, dude, this literally could be summarized by saying, I am a clone for Weapon X. No, I'm Wolverine's clone. You don't need any of this. Okay.
He needed more content for Chapter 3.
Because clearly the other 2 chapters were so content-heavy.
They were both 1 paragraph long.
Yes.
I managed to get Megan and Debbie to safety. I don't know who any of these people are, but at this point I just don't care. I managed to get Megan and Debbie to safety by handcuffing Kimura, whoever the hell that is, to a radiator, and then triggering an explosion in the house, buying some time. After I and Megan part, I decided to confront the man who made her creation possible.
What is that?
Wolverine.
The
Yeah.
150-year-old guy whose son is mentally tortured.
I tracked Wolverine to Xavier's mansion and engages him in a battle, defeating him
And
via...
engages him in the battle.
Not
This is
only...
a past tense story, just to remind you.
Not only that, but she defeating him via tactics and maneuverability. However, she does not kill him. Instead, she tells him why I came. Dude, there's a find and replace feature in Microsoft Word. You don't need to...
Yes, I'm done.
Wolverine reveals that he is aware of Iwa's ordeal, having received
Iwa's ordeal?
I don't know what that means. If he copy-pasted that from the article, then the article is badly written. Otherwise, he tried to edit something and doesn't know how words work. Which is, I wouldn't be surprised based on what the hell's been going on so far. He reveals that he is aware of Iwa's ordeal, having received a detailed letter from her mother. The talk is interrupted when Captain America comes to arrest Laura.
Good.
I'm sorry, didn't Laura die like 6 paragraphs ago?
Okay, I don't know. And
Laura died and gave her daughter a letter.
Okay, no, wait. I thought Laura was Weapon X.
No,
Or
Laura...
not Weapon X, X-23. That's her civilian name. Let's just go. We can't question this shit. Just do it.
I thought Laura was the mom. Okay. Anyway, despite the mayhem in her past, Matt Murdock accepts Iwa's innocence.
Wait. So when does Matt Murdock come back into this?
Captain America and Matt Murdock are working together, I think.
They get couple in this.
The two of them are working on,
Why?
interrogating
Why?
X-23. Matt Murdock accepts Iwa's innocence. Captain America wants Iwa's to atone for the murders she has committed.
Why?
However, he ultimately frees Iwa's in order to avoid S.H.I.E.L.D.'s exploitation of me as their own weapon.
Good. Fucking...
Then I told... Okay, now it's going back to the story of Dustin Hoffman.
Oh, because we were so fucking invested in that!
So that was all her telling her story. And this is the continuation. Then I told her my story. Then she decided to join us to kill Sabretooth and bring down Weapon X. The end.
Woo!
Bravissimo. Sabretooth died halfway through this story. I don't know what they're even talking about. They mined him. They threw grenades at him and he blew up. They clearly established this. I don't know what they're talking about killing Sabretooth.
I feel like if we talk about
in the end
any more about this, we're just gonna melt into stupidity in itself and just be molten blobs of dumb walking around, making people dumber. Thank you for listening.
Do you think these are going to be people's favorite episodes of the show?
Probably. You know, it's like, want to hear our somewhat smart opinions on movie? No, you just want to hear us be tortured by horribly written fan fiction.
This was the best idea we've ever come up with. Thank you for listening to the Shazamcast. My name is Leo.
I'm Dan. If you have questions for us or you want to send us some bad fan fiction, email us at
Shazamcast@gmail.com.
Subscribe on YouTube.
Like
iTunes.
us on Facebook. Like us or subscribe to us on iTunes
all
to
the likes and subscribes.
Automatically updated when we upload a new episode. Something like this or Man of Steel. If you're interested in us doing either of those
month,
things.
I think, is we're going to do Man of Steel month.
That's going to be fun.
Oh
Make sure to subscribe to our iTunes channel so that you never miss out on an episode of the Shazamcast. Because, you know, these are just such a treasure.
Fuck you. Good night, you...
Leave a review, leave a review on iTunes. It helps us out greatly.
Then...
That means we can spread the word and melt more people's
I'm in a
brains.
really negative mood right now. I'm just, like, telling people to go fuck themselves while trying to get them to, like our stuff. Fuck you, like our video.
Thank you, everyone, very much.
Thank you.
You've been a pleasure. You've been a treasure.
I love
and
that
I have
conversation
been.
we had.
Right.
Night.
So I need to go home and
I just
redo
need
my
to, like, take a hot bath.
daily procedure
Cleanse myself.
of opening my brain and just taking it out and shaking all the stupid into a sink.
Cleanse myself. Good night.
Let it go.
No.
Good night. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Shazamcast. If you'd like to take a minute to leave us a review on iTunes, we'd really appreciate it. It only takes a minute or two, and it really helps us get the word out there about this show of ours. If you're listening to this episode on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to hear all our latest comic-y material as soon as it comes out. We're also on Facebook, facebook.com/ShazamCast, and on WordPress, shazamcast.wordpress.com. So make sure you take a look at those sometime. Thanks. We love you. Some of you. The cool ones.